RPG Fairy here as normal. Today we are going to be taking our first look at the Medium. That just released today at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So brand new right off the press. I have been looking forward to this game for quite some time because not only did the trailers look amazing, but in addition to that, they also has some really cool split screen. But the premise itself also hits home for me. So I think it's pretty exciting to see what this game has to offer. I tried to play it a little earlier. Unfortunately, I've been having some issues with the recording, so I'm re-recording this for you guys to test out to see if this is an accessible game. I will show you a quick look. I pretty much left the game exactly how the standard right off the line setup. Only thing I've changed so far is just these two things. The insight and the spirit shield. I haven't had to use the spirit shield yet, but the insight I had, it requires you to interact with something while this button is being held down, so I needed to move this to a control I could use with my hand. I really haven't seen any big troubles yet, but like I said, pretty simple controls here, not a whole lot to have issues with. So looking forward to show you how this plays. I do want to also show you one other thing before we go into the game, is the text option for those who have hearing impaired or can't sometimes understand words. You do have the choice of what language it's used. You can change the subtitles if they're on and off. You can even change the size of the font. But in addition to all those, you actually have this really cool feature here. You can change it so that it will tell you who is speaking, and even separates it out on color. They can even make it bolder so it's easier to read. I find that the bolder actually makes it harder to read. But I like the regular fonts better. We're going to be going into that. Just need to change one thing here. So we're going to go back. We're going to start a brand new game.
It all starts with a dead girl. Ever since I was little, I've had this dream. It's the end of summer. A girl is running through the woods. The moon, the scent of pines. And then the gunshot. It always felt so real. The blood on my cheek, the cold sweat running down my skin. I'd managed to convince myself it really happened, this scar of a memory. But part of me I could never fully understand. And, well, that wasn't the only part. No wonder people used to think I was strange. If they only knew. That day when the phone rang, it was the hardest day of my life. The day I went home to say goodbye to my father. To dress him up for his last journey. Put him in a suit, fix his tie. Simple. Just the things he did every day. But looking through his stuff wasn't easy. I needed a moment to pull myself together. I was almost ready. I just had to find his special tie clip.
One of the things about this game is it is kind of old school, where the camera is static. It's a set place and you move the character around. This is actually good for people who do have limited mobility, because then it's one less thing they have to move around. It's kind of nice to see the throwback to the old school gaming. If you remember games like Parasite Eve or Resident Evil, they all had that static game camera, which, like I said, it's one of the few things I kind of do miss sometimes. I mean, it's nice to be able to look around freely and see everything, but it also can be cumbersome for the players. So that is one nice thing. We'll see that it is 1999. I was in college at that time, so I'm gonna guess she's somewhere around my age. Not because she looks like she's maybe in her early 20s, maybe a little older than that. So she might be a little older than me. We can read what this says. October 2nd. Memorial of the Holy Guardian Angels. On the 3rd, it was a funeral. 4th, ultrasound. 7, Our Lady of the Rosary. The 9th, biopsy. 10th, send the package to Marianne. So that tells us this isn't our calendar we're looking at. This must be her father's, since we're going back for his funeral. The 14th, it's the neurologist. On the 16th, funeral at 12:30. 18th, another ultrasound. The 22nd, the neurosurgeon was visit. The 23rd, the funeral at 9 and a funeral at 11. On the 27th, pick up Marianne at the train station. The 1st is All Saints Day. The 2nd is All Souls Day. And on the 15th, he went in for surgery. By looking at this, you can detect he had some brain issue. Cancer, could have been a tumor, it could have been who knows what. Go out here.
Shit. Yeah. Nice to see you too. Jack's room. It's like he never... Damn it. I used to think I'd never fit in. But Jack, he didn't mind my weirdness. He kept telling me I was special. Jack was a humble, religious man. He ran a funeral home, and I'd help out whenever I could. It felt good to be useful. Keep hissing at me. Who do you think's gonna feed you now? Jack was part of the Solidarity movement. He spent a few months in an internment camp, but even that couldn't dampen his spirit. Come on, Jack, where'd you put it? Okay. Let's do this the other way. There you are. Okay, I think that's it. Jack's waiting downstairs. Time to say goodbye. Weird to be back in my old room. So many memories. I used to get a lot of these. To me, they were like badges of honor for doing the right thing. Jack wasn't too amused, but he did his best to cover for me. I kind of feel bad for making him go through all that. My oldest family heirloom. As a kid, I'd show this to people just to freak them out. I'd usually say something like, "Pretty sick, huh?" I was such a dork. Kids from the orphanage. Not all of them had my luck. That's why I kept coming back. To play. To take care of them. To listen. That was the least I could do. Spirits. There was a time I'd try to run from them. To ignore their calls. Matthew was the first one I helped pass on. Looks nourishing.
So easy to move around and look at things. Go over here and feed the kitty.
Here you go. What's your face?
Kind of a typical...
Glad to see you're still kicking around.
Typical puzzle solving. Game controls there. We can see this was a mine collapse. A lot of history in this here. I can remember when the Berlin Wall fell, Clinton and everything, you know, all of those things really did happen there. It's kind of interesting to see the history, you know, modern history in these type of games.
I can't believe it's all still here. Oh, Jack.
Okay, so if we look at this, tell us how to develop a photo. And if we go over here.
Oh, I guess I forgot about this one. I can do it now.
So it said first thing we're going to do is illuminate the photo for 5 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now 3 seconds for each of these bats. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. One, two, three.
Too soon. It needs to stay in longer.
Oops. 1, 2, 3.
That was the last photo I took of you, Jack. Shit.
Now, I will let you know for something, if the game becomes pixely or like
Interesting.
like this, if you pick this up and you can't read it, I do suggest restarting your game. I ran into this earlier. This was all just blacked out. And then when I got to some of the cutscenes, it was very pixely. When I restarted the game, it worked perfectly. So just in case you do run into any issue. I do love this bathroom. The washer right there next to the tub. I was like, why do you even need a hamper? You just take the clothes, put it in the washer.
We lived upstairs from Jack's funeral home. It wasn't as weird as it sounds. Besides, if it wasn't for that, I may never have learned to use my powers. Jack taught me to accept my condition. Of all my foster parents, he was the only one who saw it as a gift and not a curse. Jack's in the prep room. Oh, weird. I don't remember locking it. The key should be in the office. Here it is. Not sure if I'm ready for this. Hey, Jack. I got your special clip. Now, where's your tie? Snazzy. You wouldn't have it any other way. I didn't expect this to be easy. I guess I didn't know what to expect. When things get personal, it just burns you from the inside out. I guess you're ready. But am I? Oh, can't you people read? The sign says closed.
What was that? Uh-oh. What's going on? See that? Shut the door shut by itself. Oh. Alright, let's go see
What the
what's
hell?
going on. Oh shit, see the chairs there.
Guess you felt it too.
Chairs moved.
And then it happened. As it did so many times before. Just when I thought my day couldn't get any worse.
Ah, where is that darn notebook? I'm gonna be late. I need to find that. Marianne? Are you crying, my child?
It's fine, Jack.
Now, you didn't happen to see my notebook, did you, darling? My memory's a bit fuzzy. So much for aging gracefully, eh? Where is that?
Listen, Jack. You should probably get some rest. Forget the notebook.
Oh, no. I've got so much work, my dear.
It's okay, Jack.
I can't just... What?
Let it go. It's not important.
You are crying. What's wrong, dear? Oh, why is it so cold in here? Child, where is that notebook?
It's okay, Jack. It's okay.
My sweet little Marianne. What would I ever do without you?
Jack. Don't worry about it. It's time to get some rest.
Oh, Marianne.
Yeah?
Oh, I'm worried about the surgery. When I'm at the hospital, are you sure you're going to be all right?
Yes, Jack. It's gonna be fine.
You know, I promised myself once I would never let anything happen to you. Not while I'm around.
I'll be fine. I promise.
No risky stuff then. Huh? All right?
All right, Jack. Now, get some rest.
I need... Oh, yes. Be good, Marianne. I love you, my child. I've loved you since the moment you walked into my life. Remember that. Always.
Most people would give anything to have that opportunity. To say all the things that were left unsaid. But it didn't make things any easier. I could help 1,000 souls cross over, but when it came to Jack, it still hurt like hell. I love you too, Daddy. I used to think everyone saw the world the way I did. Divided, torn between two realities. But no, I was the only one. Or so I thought. We're closed. There's another funeral home across town. I can give you the number.
Marianne.
Who is this?
You don't know me, Marianne. But I know you.
Look, if this is a joke...
You need to listen to me, Marianne.
Okay, I'm hanging up.
I know what you are.
What? Who is this?
My name is Thomas. I need your help.
Listen, if that's all you've got, I'm...
No, there's more. I can give you the answers you've been looking for your whole life. But I need you to trust me.
Trust you? I don't even know you.
It all starts with a dead girl.
What did you say?
The Neva Resort. Find me there. Please. The light, it's almost gone. It's not dark yet, but it's getting there. You're the only one who can stop it. You're my only chance.
Hello? Hello? Shit.
Alright guys, so there you have it, the prologue of the medium. As you can see, it is very accessible. I showed you, there's very simple controls in it, so it should be easy for most people to be able to program whatever kind of controller they use into it to allow them to play the game. Now if you are interested in seeing a Let's Play of that, I do have one coming out after this. A live stream of it. Now, the live stream of it will be the last Let's Play for WheelThrillGaming. I am working the channel to focus on just the accessibility of the games. That's what the channel was made for, and that's what I'm going to be doing. I have made a new channel for my Let's Plays. It's RPG Fairy Plays. If you are interested in watching my Let's Plays, please join me there. The reason the Let's Play tonight is not going on there is simply because I forgot to authorize my channel, so it won't let me live stream until tomorrow. Simply put that. I hope you did enjoy this. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe so you don't miss any further testing of the games. And let me know what you thought of the game below. But until next time, I hope you all stay safe and have fun. Bye!